Hello, my angels. Thank you for joining me again. This is Tigra, and this is Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All. We're now tapping into another mid-month update for July reading, and this is going to be the messages from our ancestors. We thank you. We welcome you, our ancestors. Those are our nonas, our abuelas, our uncles, our aunts, our friends, family members who have gone on before us, our elders who were here before us, that are still on the heavenly plane looking down upon us along with the angels, giving us guidance through the messages and through whatever spiritual means that they can. I hope that you tap into your ancestors and that you still pray to them and honor them and let them know that you love them and remember them, because they definitely are here for us and they are always thinking of us. My cause of blessed and prayed for. This is your ancestral reading. It's a general reading. Take what you will from it. Thank you to those of you who subscribe, share, like, and comment. What are the messages of our ancestors, Heavenly Father? We pray for those who've gone before us. We thank you for their homage. We thank you for the lessons and wisdoms while they were here upon this earth. But even though they are not here physically, we know spiritually they are with you, the divine, that they are still loving and supporting us from above. Please guide me to the messages as you see fit from the ancestors for Sagittarius for this latter half of July. Well, the first card we get is the energy of the eagle, and the message is see from a higher perspective. So your ancestors do feel that some of you, I just recorded your finance and career update reading, and some of you are going through a little stressful period, either with situations in your job, you're looking for work, or you're really overburdened with finance situations, and they want you to kind of step back. They want you to take a breather, a break. Even though you might not feel you can take the break, you need the mental break to get clarity and to understand how you got yourself in that situation, or what it is that you need to work out, and find some type of solution. Make a plan. Start taking action and look at it from a different way. Sometimes when we're so part of or involved, or we have such a high stake in a particular situation, it's so personal to us that we kind of overcompensate, and we tend to build anxiety, which leads to us misjudging or overthinking the situation. So like how an eagle soars and flies, they want you to fly over your situation. They want you to elevate your thoughts and your vibration and think above your situation and look down on your situation like how they are from above. And you might see it in a different view. Look at it through your third eye, as if you were an outsider looking in. Sometimes, again, we're too close to the situation, so we want a certain result and we press for that result, not knowing that we could really be working against ourselves instead of for ourselves. So they want you to take a higher perspective, look at situations and judge it as though it's not your situation. Then how would you react? There you might find your solution. We also get the energy of the hunter. Track down your fears and desires. Again, they do know that some of you have restless nights over debt, financial situations, work worries, and just in general, the way how life in the world is. You're really stressed out, or you're worried about how things are going to be in the future for you, for your family. And no one knows more than that than your ancestors, because they've had their own struggles throughout their lifetime. But they don't want you to run away from your fears, because running away from them is not the answer. They want you to address them and sit down and work through them. And there you will find the answers and hopefully the solutions and the safety to clarify what it is that you need to do, and to let those fears work for you instead of working against you. Your fears only hurt you and scare you because you give them that energy to do so. With the card of the Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Oh, you could be so stubborn sometimes, Sagittarius. Your ancestors know how loving and kind you are, but they also know there's that side of you that, you know, it's your way or the highway sometimes. They know that your seeking and desire and need for the truth is vital, but sometimes you have to kind of consider, again, other people's feelings, other people's energies, just life itself outside of your little world. You have to let go of the need to be right. You're not going to be right. We are not going to be right all the time. We're going to have to sometimes find ourselves in that middle ground where we all agree to disagree. And with the energy of the shaman, trust in higher forces. Some of you might have given up. You might feel that you're not protected, that you're not loved. You might forget that your ancestors are there, that your angels are there, that God is there to help you and to guide you. That you want to do it all yourself. You're the one that's going to make it right. You've got to fix this. No one else can do it. And that's the wrong attitude and the wrong energy to take on. At some time, and in most cases, you've got to let go and let God. You've got to trust in higher sources. Because when you just trust in man, man is going to fail you. Man is going to hurt you. Man is definitely going to disappoint you. In the middle of the deck, we get the Water Guardian, beautiful card. First time I've gotten this since I've had this deck for a few years now. Connect with your emotions. And we know the water is dealing with the emotions, right? Let those tears out. Don't run from your fears. Remember, we got that card in the beginning. If you need a good cry, if you need a breakdown, whether it's in a room by yourself or in a session with your doctor, with your family and friends, let it out. So many of us want to be strong, and we are strong. But being strong doesn't mean you're weak because you cry, because you show emotions. That shows even more strength, that you're able to deal with your feelings. You're able to share and let your emotions be known. You're not holding it in, being scared and shy. Connect with your emotions. Feel what you feel in a situation and allow yourself to feel it. Don't second guess it. If you feel a certain way, then you feel that way. You can question, but ultimately you have to go with those feelings, and you need to connect with those emotions. So many people are not emotionally in tune because they're afraid to connect. They're afraid to look within. They're afraid to tap into their intuitiveness. And the Water Guardian is saying, no, you need to deep dive into your soul and spirit and be who you are and love who you are and connect with everything that makes you feel and understand this life and path and journey that you are embracing. They want some of you to show more respect to not only to your elders but to yourself and the people around you. They feel that some of you should be careful that there's energy or certain people lurking around you and not in a good way. A vacation and a trip is needed, and I just mentioned that in your career and finance reading. Some of you might be awarding yourself for a trip, for a job well done. Others, you are planning or will take a trip just to, again, to break up the monotony, to give yourself time to get away, to purge and to cleanse. It's nice to travel and see the world and visit family and friends and experience new things. For many of you on that trip, because it came out in your career and finance update reading, that some of you might find a job elsewhere, or that career or that turnaround that you need in your life, that next cycle of your life may be outside of where you're at. So you never know. You could be taking a trip somewhere and you might end up loving that place and stay there. So many people do that. And even if you can't stay there at that moment, you now have it on your radar that, okay, this is somewhere that I want to be. I can call this place home. It's not personal. A reminder for you not to take everything personal. Don't think everyone's always personally attacking you. that some things just happen to you because it happens. Not everyone is under the attack. A lot of you have a new career path coming with the energy of 5. It's not quite there yet, but either you're working towards it or you need to consider a new career path. And in others of you, you're working on a deepening bond with the energy of 8 within your own understanding in life and also with your family and friends. At the bottom of the deck, we close out closure is needed. So for some of you, the reason why you're not dealing with your emotions is that you could be running. Again, you're not wanting to look at the situations that you need to address. Some of you might be dealing with past hurt or trauma bonding over situations in which you need closure. But with the energy of 9, many of you are almost there. And sometimes when you close certain doors, that is the only time, most times, that new doors and new opportunities can open. So closure is needed for many of you in certain areas of your life. And as you see yourself closing out those relationships, those jobs, the way of thinking, the way of acting, the way of living, you will see the new opportunities coming. In closing, let's see what the ancestors say through the tarot. Yeah. 10 of Swords, the High Priestess, the 7 of Swords, and at the bottom, the Happy Family, 10 of Pentacles. They want nothing more for you than what you want for yourself, Sagittarius. Happy family, happy wife, happy life, happy hubby, happy children, the beautiful pets, traveling, being with family and friends, wining and dining and living and coming full circle with yourself and enjoying other people's company and paying it forward. Everything that life offers, all the abundance that you can manifest and desire, is exactly what the universe wants for you, as well as your ancestors. They know a lot of you have gone through a lot. They know you've experienced a lot of hurt, and sometimes from the people that you trusted the most. But many of you are past that. You're spiritually in tune. You're going back to who you are and what you know you're here to do. You're moving and motivated in a place of love and spirituality that will guide you to greatness, that will guide you back and put you back in the path of your desire to manifest a happy home, a happy life. There will be people, though, that you have to watch for along your path that want to take from your happiness. There's always those friends or family or strangers even that could be jealous of you. So be careful, your ancestors say, because there are people who want to take from you. Let's get another clarifier on that. There's always someone coming in. So be careful of friends or new people that you meet that tend to come in and they seem bigger than life and they seem too good to be true, because they usually are. So just watch your inner circle, and when your inner circle brings outside people around you, watch them, because you always have the haters in the crowd. And the last card that we end with, the energy of the 7 of Cups. Your ancestors, they see what you dream for. They see the hearts of your desire. They see what you fantasize over. They know that you want your life filled with all the material things that life can offer. But your ancestors also want you to fill your life with the spiritual goodness and to live your life in a wholesome way. Don't live so much for these material things, because even though you might be filling up your cups in a physical way, in a spiritual way, you're not whole. So they want you to work on your spiritual being. Yes, get the things of your desire as long as they make you happy and you pay it forward. But tap into your energy and your connection to source and to light. And there, your true happiness, your true cup of love and life will be fulfilled. Namaste.